Welcome back to another episode of MSU Inside Out. I'm your co-host Trevin Badger, and joining with me today.
I'm Cole Clementich.
Yeah, Cole, we have a fun show lined up, a lot of stuff in store. We have a live shot with Parker and Ethan talking about what it's like to be a college dad, and a couple interviews that we're going to be giving, and another episode with Dwayne the Weather Rock. Cole, what else do we have?
Yeah, Trevin, like you said, we're going to get an update from Dwayne on the weather as of late, but like you mentioned, the couple interviews, we're going to hear some great stories on poetry events happening here in Minot, and also the upcoming play here that's coming up on campus, so stay tuned for that. But Trevin, shall we get started?
Yeah, let's get right into it. We have Ethan standing by with Parker talking about what it's like to be a college dad. Ethan.
Hi, Parker. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, hosts, Trevin and Cole. Appreciate you guys. You're still working your way through college. You're now a new father to a 5-month-old child. Soon to be 5 months old, sorry. Just tell me kind of what's that like?
It's different, definitely. I think everyone says that when they have a kid, regardless of college student or 34, however old you are, wherever you're at in your life. But it's definitely just different. You have to really change a lot because work around the baby's schedule. They're not going to work around yours. If they need something, you got to help them. Otherwise, it's just not a good deal.
So, kind of working with your fiance, because you guys are both full-time students here, correct?
I'm full-time. She is not at the moment.
Okay.
She's going back to classes soon, I believe, though.
Gotcha. So what's it, how do you guys kind of work out, who's taking care of the baby at what time? How does that work for you guys?
So currently, it's mainly her during the day because I have classes and work and stuff, and she hasn't gone back to work full-time yet. So it's mainly her during the day, and when I get back, I try to help as much as I can just because I am gone for most of the day, most days. So it's hard for me to do anything for her or baby when I'm gone. But it's going to be definitely a big change when she goes back to classes and work and stuff. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I suppose.
So what's been your favorite part about being a dad in this season of life?
It's just kind of started as she's gotten older. She's really getting emotions. She really has started to smile a lot, giggle a lot, and I think that's kind of been my highlight. Is I love being able to make her giggle because the first couple times she really had big ones, I missed them because I was out of town, which was unfortunate. But it's just nice seeing her reaction to everything, and she looks exactly like me when I was a baby, so it's always nice seeing that.
Yeah, that's awesome, Parker. Well, thank you again so much for joining us. I appreciate, being willing to share a little bit of your personal life. Obviously, we love having you here on the show, but, don't always get to see what happens behind the scenes. So thank you very much for that. And then, coming back to Cole, he's got a great interview here with us. Cole, take it away.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ethan. Great insight there from Parker, getting to be a dad during his college years, and it must be a wonderful life being able to bring a child into the world. But with that being said, as a poet, educator, and cultural architect, our guest always finds himself touring to many different places on a national level. Joining us now is Joe Davis. Joe, thank you for being here today.
Hey, thanks so much for having me. Yeah, excited to be here.
Yeah, so you're back on the show. It's been not too long ago when Tyler was here at the host table interviewing you, but since the last time we had you on, tell us about some of the work and tours you put in. What are some places of notoriety since then?
Yes, well, I've actually been to every state in the United States of America, including Hawaii and Alaska. So it's been fun, but throughout the years, I'm trying to think of what's been like my favorite place that I've gone recently. I got to spend some time in Atlanta. You gotta love the South because they got some of the best food, like cornbread, collard greens. You can't go wrong. I love going to the South. So,
nice.
Yeah.
No, that is awesome. So you're now beginning your Remind Me Again book tour, as that is coming up in Minot this weekend. There's the book right there. He's got it on hand. So upcoming events in Minot this weekend featuring poetry, music, and a lot more. Tell us about Boom Slam and also the writing workshop and more on what's going on.
Yeah, so I started a Boom Slam 10 years ago, actually over 10 years ago. This is the 11th year. But when I graduated from Magic City High School, I wanted to create something for high school students to experience poetry, to express themselves, to build confidence, build community. And so me and a few of the teachers, namely Angelina Edison was the main one I work with, and she's retired now, but we started this poetry competition together. And, you know, it's pretty small at first, but over the years, it's really starting to grow. Now, it's not just at Magic City High School. We also incorporate other high schoolers from throughout the surrounding areas. We used to have it here at Minot State University at the Beaver Dam, but we wanted to keep it closer to the students, make it as accessible as possible. But that's a fun competition that's happening on Friday afternoon, 1 p.m. at Central Campus. And then that evening, Friday evening, 6:30 p.m., I'll be having a concert at the Carnegie Center with Rick Watson and Madison Roberts. Free, open to the public, all ages. And then Saturday, I'll be doing a book signing event at Mainstream Books in the afternoon from 1 to 5 p.m. So the writing workshop is 1 to 3, and the book signing is 3 to 5.
Awesome. Well, folks, be sure to check those out this weekend. And I actually also went to Magic City High School, so cool to talk to an alumni, and Angelina was also one of my teachers as well. But real quickly here, we're almost out of time. What can the public expect to take away from these events? What's kind of their benefit here?
Yeah, I think one of the main things is I like to say I use poetry to power possibility. So I want to encourage and remind people that there's so many beautiful things we can do in the world. Like, I think for me, I like to use music, poetry, theater, the creative arts to remind people that we can do beautiful things together. Whenever you watch the news, it's like watching the worst things that are happening near you, but I think there's a lot of beauty, a lot of joy, a lot of creative things we can make together. So that's what I hope to create space for through my art.
There's definitely a lot of potential with that, but unfortunately, that is it. Thank you for being on the show today and describing some of the events happening this weekend. So thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, folks, you just heard Joe Davis, again, poet, educator, and cultural architect, touring around the world and here in Minot this weekend for those events. Be sure to check out all the festivities going on. And with that being said, folks, when we come back after our first break, we're going to get an update from Dwayne the Weather Rock and also our second guest interview, talking a little bit more about the upcoming play that's coming up on campus this weekend. Don't go anywhere. You're watching MSU Inside Out. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to MSU Inside Out. Cole, that was a great interview talking with Joe Davis. I'm really glad that he's talking about the positivity that can bring, because he's right that the news really talks about all the negative things, but it's good to hear about some positive as well.
No, I really enjoyed that interview from Joe, and lots of great insight there for the upcoming events, with the poetry and the music, celebrating the arts here in Minot. So I definitely enjoyed that, but something that we don't enjoy is the snow, and just started today. It is now snowing. Matt, how disappointing is that?
I'm speechless, Cole. I'm just absolutely speechless. Even Dwayne is right now too. He didn't even want to talk today, so let's just kick it off to Dwayne because he's not happy. How's it going? Minot? Cringe. So, I have no idea what to do for a video today for Dwayne. Yeah, we're still recording. So, here's a little clip of Dwayne dancing, I guess. Oh yeah, look at him dance. Way to go. All right. Now it's time to go back to the very, very handsome weatherman. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Nope.
It's me.
Nope.
I'm the handsome one in the group.
Nope.
Yeah, we're still good. Back to you, Matt.
Brand new. That is so fire.
It's like Grant's favorite song right now too. Can't stop singing it. I love that song too. But yeah, he was speechless. I'm speechless. Why? Snow. It's absolutely terrible. Currently it's 38 degrees with a high of 39 and a low of 25. As you can see outside right now, it is snowing. It's kind of a mix of rain and snow right now. So it's going to be wet, sticky. It's not that favorite type of snow. We're supposed to predict it to get 1 to 3 inches here in Minot tonight and tomorrow. Temperature throughout the state: Williston 31 degrees, and Dickinson at 32, Bismarck at 38. Then going down to the east side of the state, we have 33 degrees in Grand Forks and 36 in Fargo. And if you're going to be driving this weekend, I would stay way away from the east side. We're going to get the majority of snow, predicted even to 8 inches. So stay off the roads on the eastern side of the state. We do already have some snow covered and wet roads already. One accident right down by West Fargo. So if you're driving this weekend, be very cautious. For the 7-day forecast, tomorrow, still more snow at high of 35 degrees. But once we go to next week, to Thursday, we should be at 55 degrees. Get some more melting snow because it's coming back and I am not happy about it. And let's get this stuff out of here because it's spring. Come on. We already went way past spring break already and we're still getting snow. Right, Trevin? I'm tired of this.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Remember last week we were talking about the show and saying how spring is sprung, but apparently not. We're still here with the snow. But on another note, here with me today is Braden Gold and Evan Putt, members of Campus Players, an organization part of the Minot State Theater Department. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you both are acting in a play, Sweet Surrender, which is directed by Katie Allers, and it premieres April 21st and 22nd. That's tomorrow and Saturday. First of all, I just want to say congratulations. It's really exciting. Can you tell me what Sweet Surrender is about?
So it takes place in the 1940s in the height of World War II in the Palm Beach Hotel, a hotel that puts on war benefits to help the soldiers. And the performance invites two divas who have a long history of feuding together. Both of the divas get booked into the same hotel room, and so it's everybody else's job to try to keep them apart so they don't rip each other apart.
Yeah, I like that. That's a cool premise right there. So what both of your characters that you guys are playing?
Do you want to go first, mate?
You.
I am playing Bernard S. Dunlap, the general manager of the Palm Beach Royale and the resident diva dealer. I have to pretty much make and manage both of them at all times.
Ooh, wow.
And then I'm Francis, one of the bellhops that works for him, and my job is to basically do whatever he tells me and stay out of the way of the divas.
Okay, so you're his boss, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice. How do you feel about that?
So far it's been a lot of fun. That's the best way I can put it as of now. But I have to be honest, when the first got casted as it is a little daunting at first, just based on how many lines there was and just previous experience of mine. But it's coming along and it's been a hell of a lot of fun.
With all that, how has the group prepared for this?
It's been a lot of time management specifically because as we don't have access to HeartNet, we're working in Ann Nicole, and with the music department all trying to do their recitals and performances as well, we've had to basically make a schedule day by day and just figure out when rehearsals can, when we have time for rehearsals and have space for them. The first 2 or 3 weeks, we weren't even in the theater. We were downstairs in the band room just running lines and such.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Thank you, guys. That's all the time we have. But make sure to check out Sweet Surrender. That's going to be in Ann Nicole Nelson Hall, April 21st and 22nd at 7:30 p.m. And after this short break, we'll hear from Grant Nelson, a Devils Lake native, has his sights set on NBA draft night. Parker will have more on that, as well as the art speed drawing, where we will see a new face. You're watching MSU Inside Out.
Thank you to all of our underwriters. Trinity Health is a comprehensive healthcare system based in Minot, North Dakota.
Fiance, with all your prom and bridal needs, located in downtown Minot.
KCJB 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports.
KIZZ FM Z94, playing today's hit music.
Mix 99.9, Minot's music mix.
SRT, offering a number of services including phone, TV, internet, and security.
KRRZ, 1390 AM, Minot's classic hits.
KZPR 105.3 FM, Minot's rock station.
East End, where the poor is worth so much more, located in downtown Minot.
Qdoba, easy, on time, full of flavor.
Nice Impressions, no job is too big or too small, located in downtown Minot.
MSU Beavers Hockey, online info at msubeavers.com.
Forward Communication, connecting professionals in the Midwest.
El Azteca, authentic Mexican food on North Broadway near the airport.
MSU Theater Department, year-round entertainment.
Red and Green, MSU's student-run newspaper.
MSU Bookstore, for all your campus needs.
Minot Nutrition Addiction, offering healthy smoothies and meal replacements on the go.
H-Bar-B Construction, for all your oil field needs.
Bear's Cat Donuts, located on Broadway across from Minot State campus.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to MSU Inside Out. Trevin, an NDSU player and Grand Forks native, it could have his dreams come true in a couple months here.
Yeah, that's really exciting. It's always fun to hear about North Dakota natives making it big. Parker has more on that story as well as more on athletics around Minot State.
Thank you, Trevin. Summer is almost upon us. With that comes the annual Minot State football spring game. This Saturday, the Beavers will split up into two teams and showcase everything they have learned this spring season. A game of this nature is crucial for a team with a new coaching staff and new playbook. This game will be very beneficial for all new Beaver players and coaches looking to imitate a real game feel. After last year's game was forced to be moved to Minot High School's Dwayne Carlson Stadium, the Beavers will be back playing on First Western Bank Field at Herb Parker Stadium. Kickoff is at 10:30 a.m. Fans are welcome and encouraged to attend this event. A sweep of Northern State University last weekend has the Minot State baseball team on a 3-game win streak. The Beavers outscored the Wolves 31-15 over the 3 games, including an 18-8 win in the second game. The wins firmly secure Minot State's place in the upper echelon of NSIC teams. As of today, only 3 teams have more wins than the Beavers. Minot State will be hosting their second home series of the season this weekend. The Beavers will be playing 3 games against the 14-20 University of Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs. Despite the Bulldogs' poor record, they have had the Beavers' number in the past. Game 1 starts at 1:30 on Sunday at Corbett Field. Each win means more than ever for the Minot State softball team. The Beavers are currently 23-17 and are on a 1-game losing streak. They were in Crookston, Minnesota yesterday for a 2-game series against the Golden Eagles. The Beavers won the first game 3-1 but lost 7-4 in the second game. They will be back at home for 4 games this weekend. They will have a doubleheader on Saturday against the 30-11 Winona State University Warriors. The Beavers will then have a doubleheader on Sunday against the 14-19 Upper Iowa University Peacocks. Both series will start at noon on their designated days. Following this weekend, the Beavers will only have 6 regular season games left before the NSIC tournament begins. Looking toward the eastern side of the state, one NDSU men's basketball player may see his professional dreams come true. In a very thankful Instagram post on Tuesday, Grant Nelson announced that he would be declaring for the 2023 NBA draft while also maintaining his college eligibility. Nelson, a native of Devils Lake, North Dakota, is currently projected to be a potential second-round pick. However, he has the ability to go back to North Dakota State if he ends up going undrafted. The 6'11" junior averaged 18 points and 9 rebounds last season for a Bison team that was runner-up in the Summit League tournament. The 2023 NBA draft isn't until June, so Nelson and fans alike will have to wait a couple months to see if he gets drafted. Cole, Trevin, like you guys said, it is always nice to see a North Dakota native be able to go pro in anything or make those dreams come true.
Yeah, and especially coming from small town Devils Lake, I actually have family. My cousins went to high school with him, so it's definitely a nice story to be had there, and definitely rooting for him. And, you know, if things don't work out, Trevin, there certainly is still more opportunity for him to get better and hopefully, you know, get his name called even next year if things don't go his way, but certainly a win-win for him regardless.
Yeah, definitely. It's
Yeah,
really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. So looking forward to that. And now, with that being said, we're going to kick it off to Grant, who has a new partner this week for the art speed drawing competition. Grant, kick it off for us.
Hey, Cole. Thank you so much. So naturally, as some of you may know, some of our crew is gone today, including Mason, the person who I usually face off against. But instead, Matt, you're here to challenge me.
Yeah.
How confident are you in your abilities today?
Not very confident.
Well, with that being said, let's have the prompt. The prompt here, what do we have? And the prompt is the weather rock, but with drip. All right, Matt. You think you got this?
We got a reference photo right here.
All right, time keep. You got the clock rolling here?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
And
All
Matt,
right.
that's your cue.
It's kind of abstracts a little bit, so we kind of just got to make his shape a little bit.
I
Get
see.
his googly eyes, of course. We got to love his googly eyes that I bought from Hobby Lobby.
Abstract is a good way to phrase it there, Matt.
Just
You got some texture there.
got to get some texture.
My goodness.
And then we're just going to get a chain on him, you know. I don't know what should be on the chains. And then we're going to get
Big
some
dollar sign.
Big dollar sign.
Big
and we're going to
dollar
get some
sign.
and we're
Baller.
gonna get some nice shoes on, basketball shoes on him,
Ooh.
with the Nike swoosh, of course.
Yes. What else, Matt?
Top hat.
Ooh. Nothing
got-
says more illustrious than a top hat, Matt.
Exactly.
10 seconds there, Matt. What else can you
Smiley
add?
face.
Ooh.
Smiley face.
5, 4,
And then just little arms. With the watch.
All right, Matt, that's time. So, in recap for your weather rock with drip, you added the natural googly eyes, the texture, but a top hat, some blazers, it appears to be.
I was going for Jordans. But
I see.
Yeah.
With a nice little chain and watch. Matt, you did a good job.
I tried.
But I think I'm going to do a little bit better. Here, take the piece of paper, time keep.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so I'm going to start off the same way Matt did here, just by kind of doing this vague shape as the rock.
Yeah.
Look at that. So that's going to be the rock.
It's very square.
He is. And we're going to be doing the same approach there with the eyes side by side. Same little texture that Matt added there.
Gosh, we're just a copycat.
Matt, there's only really one way you can do a weather rock with drip. So
Oh, really?
we're going to be doing the brim here. This is the brim. He's a Yankee supporter, so he's got that NYC pride right there. He's what does he have? He's got a Montclair bag, so we're gonna add the Montclair on him.
Very fancy.
He's got monogram on it, so we can add a little pattern there on the bag.
Very fancy.
He he's got Uggs. Those are pretty baller.
Uggs. I haven't seen
So
Uggs.
Uggs are pretty fire. He's got the Uggs there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
There you go.
Well, that's him.
Oh my god.
So In comparison, once again, everybody, here is the final drawing. As you can see, Matt took a more concrete approach with his drip, classic chain, top hat, real awesome.
Really
I took a more modernist approach, you could say, with the New York Pride Montclair bag, some Uggs. Everybody, that is the draw off, another one in the books. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to vote on which one is your favorite, you can go on the KMSU TV Instagram. There's a little poll there on the story, or go on the 3rd floor of Swain Hall.
Yep.
Trevin, Cole, what do you think of the Weather Rock now?
You know, I've never seen a better impersonation of Abe Lincoln as a rock. So great job there, Matt, and nice touch up there, Grant, as well. Tough decision, Trevin, honestly.
I don't know what to go with, but thank you guys. Entertaining as always. We're going to head to a quick promo break, but when we return, we're going to come back and wrap up the show. Don't go anywhere. You're watching MSU Inside Out.
Destin Hall. My major is broadcasting, specifically journalism. I've always liked photography. I just like to be that guy with the camera. I like interviewing the people. That's just something I always wanted to do. My grandpa always read the newspaper, so I wanted to take that and write in the newspaper because I know he'll be proud. So I want to get all my classes in right now so I can have a lot of experience in the field. So as soon as I get out of college, I can find the job that I really want to do. The people here, very wonderful. It's like a big family. They'll always have your back, and that's what I like about it.
I'm Shalom Bear, and I'm from Kalispell, Montana. I'm a junior. You do a lot of hands-on classes. I've never done newspaper writing until now. I think it's great to be able to actually practice that. When I graduate, I'll actually have pieces that I've written. I definitely am interested in politics in general. I've been trying to focus on things that really interest me. That way I have experience in the things I'm interested in.
Welcome back to MSU Inside Out. Cole, we've had a great show so far. We've got to hear from Parker twice with his interview live shot, as well as sports, just talking about the MSU sports and the draw-off. Entertaining as always. What can you say about that? Cole, what else?
No, it's definitely a fun environment to speak upon there, but also some great insight, as always, from Joe Davis on the poetry, the events coming up. Again, be sure to check those out, happening in Minot in their respective dates, times, and wherever venues they may be happening. And Trevin, good talk with a couple of the actors for the play this weekend, so that should be a lot of fun. Be sure to check those out. And of course, thanks to everyone else involved. And Trevin, so a couple announcements here. We want to remind you guys the Inside the Dam podcast, we'll be back on Monday, start time at 7:30, and also the second and final senior portfolio presentation next Wednesday. Trevin, anything else you want to add?
No, but just want to say thanks to everybody who makes this show possible. It's been great.
Yep.
Guys, this has been MSU Inside Out. Thanks for watching.
Also, check out, or if you're fans of teams in the Stanley Cup playoffs or NBA playoffs, make sure you cheer loud and proud. I know I am. Go Avs, Game 2 tonight. But whichever team you support, certainly make sure to cheer loud. But thank you again for watching.
Hi, Mom. Hi.